Ever found yourself at a family dinner innocently reaching for the mashed potatoes, only to be ambushed with the dreaded question, "So, when are you buying a house?" Suddenly, everyone from Aunt Mary to your cousin's boyfriend has opinions. The decision to buy a house or rent one is a significant crossroad in anyone's life, particularly for young adults stepping into the realm of independence. It's a financial, emotional, and lifestyle choice rolled into one big, intimidating package. And let's be honest, unlike choosing a Netflix show, you can't just change your mind after 2 episodes. We'll dive into the financial tug-of-war, debunk some popular myths, and equip you with a few anecdotes that might make your next family dinner a tad less daunting. So buckle up, and let's navigate through the foggy world of real estate decisions. Whether you're a hopeful homeowner or a content renter, understanding the nuances of each choice can be as confusing as assembling furniture from a cryptic manual. Imagine hosting a barbecue in your very own backyard, where the only rule is that there are no rules, except maybe those set by your homeowners association. Owning a home is often painted as the ultimate adult achievement, a tangible manifestation of personal success. Financially, buying a home is often seen as a wise investment. Instead of throwing away money on rent, your monthly payments build equity, your stake in the property. Over time, this can be a lucrative venture as property values generally appreciate. However, homeownership isn't just about financial gains. It's about planting roots in a community, customizing your space without the fear of a landlord's wrath, and never having to move again because the owner wants to sell. Of course, this doesn't mean it's all Sunday mornings in a sunlit garden. Homeownership comes with its set of challenges and responsibilities. Think unexpected repairs and the joys of property taxes. Now let's flip the script and talk about renting. Renting offers flexibility. You can up and move with relative ease, whether it's for a new job, a change of scenery, or because you've grown tired of your neighbor's late-night tuba practice sessions. Financially, renting is often less burdensome up front. No hefty down payment, no closing costs, just a security deposit and first month's rent, and you're set. Plus, you're not on the hook for major repairs or maintenance. No need to freak out about a leaking roof when you can just call your landlord. Renting can also be a lifestyle choice. It's perfect for those who crave variety, those digital nomads who carry their lives in a backpack, or simply for those who aren't ready to commit to a single location. However, as any seasoned renter will tell you, it also comes with uncertainties. Rent hikes, the whims of a landlord, and the feeling of impermanence can be unsettling. When it comes to the wallet, both buying and renting have their champions and their critics. Let's break it down with some good old-fashioned number crunching, shall we? Assume you're looking at a cozy 2-bedroom place. Buying might come with a hefty initial down payment, say 20% of the home's value, plus closing costs and those sneaky, often overlooked fees. On the flip side, your mortgage payments could potentially be comparable to rent prices, especially in high-demand areas. Renting, on the other hand, might seem cheaper in the short run. Lower upfront costs, no property taxes, and no maintenance fees. It's like having a gym membership. You get to use all the facilities without worrying about fixing the treadmill when it breaks. But over years, renting can sometimes end up costing more, particularly if rent prices soar. It's also worth considering the opportunity cost. Money spent on rent is money that you can't invest elsewhere. While homeowners are building equity, renters could be investing those potential savings into stocks, businesses, or other ventures that might offer more flexibility or higher returns. Homeowners often benefit from tax deductions such as mortgage interest and property taxes, which can significantly lower the annual financial burden. Buying a home isn't just about paying the mortgage. There are myriad hidden costs that can catch you as off guard as a pop quiz in a philosophy class. Think property taxes, homeowners insurance, and maintenance. And let's not forget about the potential money pits repairs. A leaky roof or an ancient furnace on the fritz can make a significant dent in your savings. Then there are the renovation costs. That fixer-upper at a bargain price can quickly turn into a money-eating monster, consuming weekends and bank accounts with equal gusto. Renters have their share of hidden costs too. While you might not be shelling out for big repairs, moving costs can add up. And if you're not reading your rental agreement with a detective's eye, you might miss clauses about annual rent increases or maintenance charges that could be sneaking into your monthly budget. Renting allows you to move frequently, but each move can be costly. not just in terms of truck rentals and security deposits, but also the time and stress involved in relocating. The decision to buy or rent isn't just a financial one, it's deeply emotional. Buying a home can feel like a rite of passage, a step into true adulthood. It's about creating a stable base where you can build a family, start traditions, or just carve out a little niche in the world that is solely yours. On the flip side, the commitment of buying can be overwhelming. It's not just about the financial tie, it's about being physically tied to one location. For those who value travel or career flexibility, this can feel like a golden cage. Renting, while often viewed as the less mature option, offers a different kind of emotional freedom. It's about lightness, the ability to leave behind a living situation that no longer fits without the heavy burden of a sale hanging over your head. However, this doesn't mean renting is without emotional drawbacks. The impermanence can feel unsettling, like you're always a guest in someone else's space. It's time to tackle some of the myths that swirl around the buy versus rent debate like rumors in a high school cafeteria. Myth number 1, buying is always a good investment. While real estate generally appreciates over time, there are no guarantees. Market downturns can leave homeowners underwater, owing more than their house is worth. Myth 2, renting is throwing money away. This old chestnut fails to acknowledge that not everyone is in a position to buy, and that renting provides housing without the commitment or upfront costs associated with buying. Plus, the money saved by not buying can be invested in other ways that may yield better returns. Another popular myth is that buying a home ties you down. While it does involve more commitment than signing a year-long lease, today's housing market is fluid enough to allow homeowners to sell and move relatively easily, should they choose to. When considering whether to buy or rent, think about where you see yourself in 5, 10, or even 20 years. Are you gunning for a job that might take you to different cities? Do you dream of backpacking through Asia for a year? Or are you looking to plant roots in a community where your kids can grow up with the same friends? For those planning a stable, long-term future in one location, buying might make more sense. It offers stability and the chance to be part of a community. It's also a way to potentially build wealth over the long haul, as you pay down your mortgage and hopefully watch your home's value grow. For the wanderers and the commitment phobes, renting can be more suitable. It allows for an adaptable lifestyle, which is perfect for those who expect significant changes in their living situations or careers in the near future. Buying can offer economic benefits and emotional satisfaction, but requires a significant upfront investment and ongoing maintenance. Renting offers flexibility and less financial burden upfront, but can lead to higher costs in the long run and less stability. Life is unpredictable. You might buy the perfect home, only to get a dream job offer in another state 2 years later. Or you might sign a rental lease, only to discover the building next door is slated to become a 24-hour drumming studio. How you handle these curveballs can depend heavily on whether you own or rent. Homeowners have options in unexpected scenarios. They can choose to rent out their home, sell it, or even swap houses with another homeowner in a different location. Each choice comes with its own set of complexities and costs, but having equity in a property provides a cushion and flexibility that renting does not. Renters, on the other hand, can usually move with fewer complications. Break a lease, find a subletter, or wait it out. It's generally less cumbersome than selling a house. However, frequent moves can disrupt more than just your living situation. They can affect your sense of home and community, and even your financial stability. So, how do you decide whether to buy or rent? Start with a good, hard look at your finances. Use online calculators to compare the costs of buying versus renting in your desired area. Consider not only your current financial situation but also your financial goals and the stability of your income. Next, think about your lifestyle preferences and future plans. Do you value stability or flexibility? Do you see yourself living in the same town or city for many years, or do you have a case of wanderlust? Don't forget to talk to people who have made both choices. Nothing beats real-life stories for perspective. And if you're leaning towards buying, consider meeting with a financial advisor to fully understand the implications. Finally, remember that no decision is set in stone. Life changes, and what works for you now might not work in 5 years. Like and subscribe to 10 Billion Club for more insights. As we wrap up our exploration of the to buy or not to buy dilemma, it's clear that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The decision to buy or rent depends on a complex blend of financial, emotional, and lifestyle factors. And just when you think you've got all the answers, life changes the questions. Whether you decide to buy a house or rent your next home, the most important thing is that it suits your needs, your budget, and your dreams. And remember, no matter what your real estate status is, you're still invited to the family dinners. Just be prepared to defend your living situation with a smile and maybe a few fun facts from this essay. So keep your sense of humor about you as you navigate this major life decision. Cheers to home, whatever form it takes for you.